Good morning and happy Tuesday. I have truly missed all of you. I've been extremely busy and did not get a chance to make my YouTube videos, but here I am. I'm back, happy to share with everyone. And boy, do we have an amazing topic to talk about today. Guess what? Pull up your chair, get a coffee, get a tea, grab your muffin, and let's dive into this because this is an amazing topic. And once again, if you've forgotten, I'm Sonia Gallion-Calmanica, SoniaGallion-Calmanica.com, and the author of 10 Things I Wish I Knew as a Single Parent, where we talk about all things single parents. And we talk a lot about finances because finances is where the game is played. If you do not have resources, you can't even get in the game. And when you have resources, you don't want to be spending all of your money on taxes. So there are some amazing things right now going on. And there are some categories where the IRS will not tax that income. So pull up that chair and let's get started. I'm so excited to be with you all this morning. Number one, the first income the IRS will never tax is child support and some alimony. So I'm not sure the exact circumstances regarding the alimonies, but if you are getting it, we're seeing a lot of high-profile divorces this year. We're seeing a lot of alimony flying around, child support and all that stuff. So there is alimony where you will not have to pay taxes on it, and that is a fantastic thing. If you're getting, some people I saw in Kevin Costner's divorce, $60,000 in alimony, and you don't have to pay taxes on that per month, that is fantastic. And child support, you should never have to pay taxes on child support in the first place. You use that to pay for your children. So if you are receiving alimony, you're in a high-profile divorce, check into it, check in your state, check the rules, see what the federal government is offering, see what your options are, because if you don't have to pay taxes, that is life-changing. Number two, rebates and cashback rewards from your credit cards. Now, for some people, it might just be a few dollars here and there, $100 a month, you don't know, but some people have significant cashback rewards. For instance, if you have a card that you have to repay every month, whether it's American Express or Capital One, and it's one of those cards with no spending limit, it can go up to hundreds of thousands, millions of dollars, you are going to have some serious cashback rewards. So if you have cashback rewards that are significant, you don't have to pay taxes on them. So that's very important, and that's one of the benefits, obviously, of using credit cards, is these kind of cashback rewards from your credit card, and knowing that you don't have to pay taxes on them. Well, it only gets better with time when you hear that story. So, those of you who are using credit cards, get those rewards, increase them, and you don't have to pay taxes. And it could be significant, especially at the end of the year. Some people could be generating $50,000 a year. $50,000 you do not have to pay back. If you're using it and spending millions of dollars for a contract or whatever, it could be $100,000. It could even be $1 million in rewards and not have to pay taxes on that. That is pretty awesome. Number three, inheritance. It doesn't get better than inheritance, I just gotta say. So there were usually restrictions on how much you can receive from an inheritance. I think it's like $5 million, but definitely check in your state. And with a couple, I think it's $11 million. So check what the rules are, check what the IRS guidelines are. But for 2024, there is no inheritance tax. So for those of you wealthy clients, or even with a modest income, you can pass on an inheritance to your children. And that is really awesome. Grandparents can pass on an inheritance, and where they're not taxed for it, that is pretty awesome. So those of you who are in the position to receive an inheritance, receive it, and receive it without having to pay taxes, that is fabulous for you. Congratulations. Another category we don't always think about, people win rewards. They win awards in the Olympics and the Paralympics, medals and stuff, but there's prize money that comes with those awards. And for this year, the IRS, or in general, the IRS is not going to tax your Olympic winnings. You are busting your butt to be an Olympic athlete or Paralympic athlete, and you deserve a reward. You should not have to pay income tax on what took you so long to achieve. And for some people, I don't know if you're getting 100,000, a million, whatever, you do not have to be taxed on your winnings, and that is the biggest award of all. Congratulations to all of you Olympic athletes. The next one, and this one has always been a popular one, qualified adoption expenses. And you see some people travel overseas, they adopt children. There's no tax on that adoption money. So that can be pretty powerful. So if you give of your heart and you go and you adopt a child, it could be in the United States, it could be overseas, it could be whatever. You don't have to pay taxes on helping somebody else have a better life. So do the right thing. If you can adopt, obviously adopt. Do not do it because you're saving on income taxes, but a nice bonus is that you do not have to pay income taxes. So that's pretty powerful as well. Number 6 was qualified adoption expenses. So let me just do a quick recap in case we've forgotten. Child support is number 1 in alimony. Number 2 is rebates from your cashback credit card. Number 3 is inheritance. And I forgot the most important one. Number 4, life insurance payouts. Life insurance payouts are pretty powerful. Life insurance payouts, I talk to you guys about life insurance all the time. I talk to you in terms of having high cash value in your life insurance, having enough resources that you can pay your expenses once a year, buy vehicles, buy real estate, and so forth. But a lot of times you don't want to just give your children large sums of money because you don't know where the money is going to go. So for 2024, life insurance payments are not going to be taxable, and that is powerful because the money is going to your family. It was given to you because somebody has passed away, and you don't have to make payments on that. So for life insurance payouts is number 4, and that is powerful. No payments. You don't have to worry about giving a lump sum. I know of families where the father passed away, gave $50,000 to the daughter. She received $50,000 through life insurance and blew all the money. She didn't know what to do with it, and she actually blamed her mother because her mother allowed her to have that much money. But there's not a lot of control you have in that situation anyway. So child support and alimony, number 1. Rebates and cashback rewards, number 2. Inheritance, number 3. Life insurance payouts, number 4. Olympic, Paralympic medals, number 5. Number 6 is qualified adoption expenses. And number 7 is health care benefits. And nor should you ever have to pay taxes for health care benefits. That's all I'm going to say. You should not have to pay taxes on health care benefits. You're using it because there is some sort of medical condition or something, and you shouldn't be penalized for that. So enough said on that one. Number 8, retail cashback rebates. I don't know about you, but some people do send in for the rebates, whether it's Procter & Gamble, whatever company, and they could be, I guess they could add up, especially people who are doing those sort of massive couponing and stuff. They probably get some major cashback awards, major savings. So for them, they won't have to pay income tax on that money they receive. So that is a pretty awesome thing, especially people who are taking so much time to research the coupons, research how to use them, buying in bulk. So retail cashback rebates, they're yours. You may keep them. And then scholarship money, that's always been something. That's number 9, scholarship money. So scholarship money you typically get as long as you're using it for an educational purpose. I'm not sure if this applies to fellowships as well, but there are some nice scholarships out there. There are some $5,000 ones. There are people who have gone to medical school, to chiropractic school, and they've used scholarships and amassed $900,000 or more in loans, and they get some scholarship money and they can pay all that off. So it's nice to know you get some scholarship money and you don't have to repay it. And that can be fantastic, especially if you can use it for a fellowship. But scholarships can be great. $5,000, $50,000, $100,000. Take it. Enjoy the money. Just use it for educational purposes only. Number 10, gifts. Gifts for those of you who have children, and especially those of you who are in a position to give gifts to your children. It is a great thing because you're either going to pay taxes on it or you're going to give it to somebody else. So gifts are incredible, and for 2024 the gift amount is $18,000. So you can gift $18,000 to anyone. If you have children, it's always great, but you can give it to an enemy. It doesn't matter who you give it to. $18,000 you can just give to them, and they don't have to pay taxes on it. $18,000 would probably cover somebody's mortgage or rent for a whole year. We're talking $1,500 a month. For somebody, there probably aren't a lot of places that you can pay $1,500 a month, but there are places in the country, $1,500 a month, that covers their housing costs. It might cover everything. It might cover their housing, their food, their shelter, everything, room and board. So $18,000 to be able to receive without any tax implication is pretty fantastic. So let's do a recap. Number 1, child support and some alimony, and that can be a great thing. There's a lot of divorces going on this year. Number 2, rebates and cashback rewards from credit cards. If you're doing a lot of credit card transactions, that is awesome. Number 3, inheritance. Number 4, life insurance payouts. These have no income tax from the IRS. Number 5, Olympic and Paralympic medals, prizes, cash prizes. Number 6, qualified adoption expenses. Aww. Number 7, healthcare benefits. Number 8, retail cashback rebates. Number 9, scholarships. And number 10, gifts up to $18,000. No income tax. Thank you so much for listening to this. Please tell me which one works best for you. Of these 10, which of these are income saving opportunities for you? Like and subscribe to the channel. Sonia Gallen-Kalmanika here, SoniaGallen-Kalmanika.com, and the author of 10 Things I Wish I Knew as a Single Parent, where we talk about all things single parents. And I hope you have an amazing day.